want to take you back to one thing that you said, and I see the comments they going in on AJ Terrell. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to Google, and I welcome you to all research your stats. Yes, AJ Terrell by no means was that type of shutdown corner last year, and I'll tell you why. Jimmy Lake in that bullshit 2-4-5 defensive scheme or prevent defense that did not favor this entire defense at all. But you go back to 23, even 22, AJ Terrell was a shutdown corner. It only allowed a 33% completion rating when he was targeted, which was tops in the league. And in those 2 years, my friends, he was not named a Pro Bowler, and which is absolutely asinine that he was not. He was picked over by other has-beens that they just sucked. They didn't come up to the caliber of AJ Terrell.
And I'm gonna tell you why, Berto. And I'm gonna tell you why. Here's the thing: the stats what you're alluding to are absolutely correct. But in the brightest of lights, when everybody was watching the Atlanta Falcons, that's when he had some of his worst performances, man. And we already know that it's about what you do when the lights are the brightest. Like nobody is really paying that much attention to the 1 o'clock kickoffs, Berto. It's about what you're actually doing in the primetime games. That's what separates the boys from the men. That's what separates the legends. That's what separates the legends from the scrubs. That's just a reality, man. So he has to step it up. This could be his year. This can be his year, man.
I really do feel like it. You know, in Jeff Ulbricht's scheme, the nickel scheme, the 4-2-5 scheme, I think it's going to favor him because he is going to be following all the other team's best receiver. He's going to be traveling on that island as opposed to leaving him in quarters in zone. Rarely saw man. And a lot of times last year, he had to give up his assignment because of how teams were attacking us in that bullshit prevent defense. But I that was last year. But this year, I think AJ can bounce back under Jeff Ulbricht. Jeff Ulbricht knows how to coach up. He did have Sauce Gardner. Sure, it's going to sound wild. I'm not comparing the two, but I think that you can use AJ Terrell in that form now here in Atlanta with Jeff Ulbricht. So I feel like AJ Terrell is going to be on a bounce back in that regard. And last year, sure, he had 2 interceptions. I expect, maybe a tick up, maybe 3 or 4 in this year. And hopefully it can negate some of the stuff that folks have been saying about AJ Terrell.